Hi everyone. Hi. How's everybody doing? My name is Regina Olakunletv. How are you? How are you? How's everybody doing? It's a lovely morning. It's cold here, and but still, it is a lovely morning. It's good to be alive. My name is Regina Olakunletv, and I'm calling in to you presents from Regina Olakunletv TV from wherever you're watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Well, I'm coming out today to just talk about working on our relationships, working on our marriages. As a single person, as a married person, as an aged individual, we all have to work on ourselves. I'm saying this, I'm coming live today because some series of things are happening on social media. Different homes have seen being broken. And I want to say to you, as a woman, as a man, you really do have to invest in yourself. While you're in a marriage, it's good to be married. There's nothing wrong in being married. I want to tell you that. There's nothing wrong in marriage, being married. And there's nothing wrong in being single too. So it depends on your approach to life. Marriage is good. Marriage is not for everybody. It's not everybody that's going to get married. And it doesn't mean that you're short in anything. It is good for people to be married, but if it doesn't come, it is not an avenue for you to kill yourself or a reason for you to die because it's not coming. So I want to talk to you today for those that are married, for those that are going through divorce. Please learn from other people's mistakes. When something happens, what I do is I evaluate the situation, and if I am doing something that's that can relate to what has happened, I try to make corrections. So while you are in love, while you are spending your husband's money, while you're living in that marriage, endeavor to invest in yourself. If you have not been educated before, endeavor to educate yourself. Educate yourself, get education, be enlightened, be knowledgeable. Make yourself, as a woman in a marriage, make yourself indispensable. Turn yourself to somebody that the man cannot do without. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's not only by just roaming around him, try to show him I love him. Love is good. But wisdom is needed in love to stay married. Okay? If you have an impact in a man's life, it's going to be difficult for that man to leave you. Okay? So that brings us to the fact that a woman needs to be hardworking. And some people will ask, what is a woman bringing to the table? Some people will say she's productive if she's recreating, she's bringing human beings into life by giving birth, then that's enough. I want to tell you that's not enough. If you are listening to me today, that's not enough. Listen and listen good. It's not enough. Please, it's not enough. Let's be wise in what we are doing. You have to be hardworking. You have to have something you're doing. Even if your man is a millionaire, a billionaire, it doesn't matter. Get something doing. A woman is supposed to be a helper, but you have to help yourself before you can help others. While you are in love, you love that man. I have once been in a position where I fell deeply in love that I don't even want to leave the sight of that person. But I was young, gone at those days. Love is important, but you have to have your job. You have to be hardworking. You have to be resourceful. You have to see yourself as that thing, that individual that man needs. It's not a man is born by a woman, and it's also a living being like you. So if you put all your responsibilities on that man, and the man becomes tired, and coupled with the fact that you have your own flaws, just as he has his, he gets tired of you. He gets easily tired of you. I am telling you. So make yourself responsible. I'm not saying a woman should be the one taking care of the home, but there's nothing bad if you help out in your home. That brings us to the main topic. Does a woman have to work in a marriage? Yes. While you are giving birth, while you're taking care of the home, you have help. You can get some maids to help you. You can get family members to help. But the fact remains that you have to have a job. Make yourself indispensable, that the man would not be able to throw you away. And when something goes wrong, let me tell you, you cannot make a man love you. He will love you when he sees the attributes in you. You cannot force love. When you see that things are not going the way you should go, sit back, evaluate the situation. If it's something you can cope with, go ahead and cope with it. If you cannot cope with it, I am telling you, it's better to disassociate yourself, separate yourself from that situation. You see, life, if you are not careful and you kill yourself or you die in the process of, trying to fulfill, you think you're fulfilling destiny, but you lose your life. Even God will blame you for that. I am saying this because I've seen a lot of situations on social media recently. A lot of people are giving their take on it. Oh, this person shouldn't have done that. This person should have. But I am just saying to the woman watching me, I am not being biased. I'm just speaking my mind. As a woman, get your own money. Be hardworking. So when hard times come for that man, you can support him in whatever way you can. You can be responsible. He can fall back on you. And when he knows he has a strong woman, no matter what, I see people, even when you are in a polygamous relationship, I don't support polygamy, don't get me wrong, but some people find themselves in that place where they don't want to be. Not because they wanted it, but because sometimes life, you may think you understand it, but you do not understand everything. So what you do is to invest in yourself. Invest in your children. I'm not saying don't love the man. If he's lovable, you love him. If he wants to be loved, you can't buy anybody's heart. You can just do your best. Do your best and leave the rest. But first of all, you have to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Invest in something. Invest in yourself. Have a job that you're doing. Have businesses. If the man is rich, it doesn't mean the man is going to be rich forever. Okay? We pray that God sustains us forever. But things change. The only constant thing in life is change. And it doesn't mean it could be positive change. Sometimes change can be a negative one too. We don't pray to go bankrupt. We don't pray for anything evil to happen to us. But one thing I want you to know is invest in yourself. Men can be selfish. Women can be selfish too. But the bottom line, if you really want that thing to work, don't sit back and relax and say, my man is rich. I got the money. You go on holidays. You spend money, spend. You are not investing anything. You are not setting some money aside. If something happens suddenly, how do you cope with that situation? People say love. Valentine's is coming. I want to love. Why you are loving? Love alone cannot sustain a marriage. Don't deceive yourself. Don't say you have read Mills and Boons and the books that you've read. We're talking about reality of life. This is reality. What happens between a man and a woman? What happens when there's money? What happens when money ceases to exist? When comfort is taken away, how do you cope in such situation? That's why you have to be, that's why you have to invest in yourself. Women, you are listening to me today. I'm not saying you are investing in yourself so that you can rebel against your husband, so that you can be competitive with your husband. That's not what I'm saying. I believe that a woman has to respect a husband. But while you are respecting your husband, respect yourself too. Because if you don't have anything to give, a man will walk away. Let me be sincere with you. Uh, the men that we have now, most of them, not all of them, but most of them will walk away when you don't have anything to give. And your body alone is not enough. Remember, your body alone is not enough to keep a man. I am beautiful, I am this, I am that. You look at yourself in the mirror, you invest in yourself, you buy makeup, you do this. Because let me tell you, all those things are just vain things when you think about it. There was a time in my life. I know I am a beautiful woman. I have gone through a lot of contests and I have won, so I can say that I am a beautiful woman. There were times before in my life that I wouldn't come out without makeup. But I am bare, no makeup, no filter. I don't even know how to use any filter. If you see me come out and do a recording, that's how I am. Okay? That's how God has made me. But as time progresses, as you move on in life, your priority changes. Before, if there's a spot on my face, I cannot, do nothing. I'll just be like, I don't want to go out. The spot has to go off. They did this. I want to be perfect. There's no perfection. It's only God that is perfect. Build on your confidence. Be confident in yourself. Learn to walk. Don't wait on anybody to come before you do what you're supposed to do. Make yourself indispensable. Live your life. Be happy. And I'm not saying to a woman, live your life and go commit adultery or anything. No, I don't believe in that. I've never been, somebody that would even have two relationships. I have never been like that. I'm always a one man, a one woman person. And so I believe it should be in a marriage, in a relationship. That's how I think it should be. If you see that the signs it's not working, please walk away. Don't destroy yourself. And if it's not working, you have done your best. I want to tell you, sometimes there's a reason for things happening in your life. If it happens like that, just walk away. Look unto God and just tell Him, I'm handing everything to you. And you'll be surprised at what He can do. It will really surprise you that you wonder, because I see a lot of things happening these days. I see the two-face and honey thing, and I see a lot of competition. I see that, people are commenting two-face is bad, as there's some are saying honey is bad. But my take on this, I'm going to say, a woman has to invest in herself. When the going is good, always remember to save. Remember to be hardworking. Because sometimes I think about it, like as musicians, like as Two-Face, when last did he really do a great song? He's a good musician. I give it to him. I have always loved his music. But he hasn't done anything of recent. So how does the money come? If money is not coming, you think when a man is broke, they're happy? There's no broke man that is happy. Even a woman that is broke is not happy. Not to talk of a man that has a lot of responsibilities. And I see Honey sometimes travel with her kids. Let me be sincere. I'm just being sincere. I'm wondering in my head, how do they make their money? What are they doing? Are these people legit? Let me be sincere. That's what I think. So I'm wondering, what does she do? You are educated. This is a time where even the name alone that you have can open ways for you. If you know how to work it well, if you know God you're praying and you're assertive, then you can do a lot. You know, so Veno is asking me what's going on. I'm just talking about how are you? Good morning. I'm just talking about relationship. I see a lot of relationships, marriages crumbling these days, and especially what is going on. I don't know if you're from Nigeria. From your name, I don't think you're from Nigeria. I'm originally from Nigeria, but I live outside the country. But I follow a lot of celebrities and stuff, and you see a lot of celebrity marriages crumbling, and I'm looking at it, and it's a season of love. I just decided to come out to share my own knowledge, because I even if you have a millionaire as a husband, as a good woman, you have to work. You have to work on yourself. You have to be self-reliant, so that if anything happens, you can stand on your own, and the man will be able to value you. And when I look into the relationship of the likes of Ayomakun, AY, and his wife, I would say that, well, that's a marriage that I used to love. Their relationship was something that I really, really loved, like the way they relate with each other and everything. But look at what is going on now. They are no longer together. But I pray that God brings them together soon. But if the woman had not been able to stand on her own, do you think that why would ever think of going back if she's not impactful in his life? So a woman has to be hardworking. Don't just think beauty alone can do it. Beauty without brains is just nothing. There's so many beautiful women out there. So many. Young, beautiful, vibrant. They got everything going. So if you're just beautiful and you sit down and you're looking and you think that's all life is about, you have to start thinking somebody else is about to take your place. There's so many women out there who are ready, really, really ready to take your place. If you don't stand strong and take a stand where you really belong. So I'm saying to you today, as a woman, you are in a marriage, you are in a relationship, make yourself indispensable. Make yourself a woman that a man would always want to be around because of the things that come out from you. Not just that you're moving with the wrong friends, you're doing drugs, you're doing all this. That is not how to curb your depression. I know a lot of people say depression leads to that. Maybe, well, to me, when I'm broke, that's when the happiness is not so there. You understand? I really like to walk. I'm always going, moving at all time. I love love. Love is good. Marriage is good. Everything it's good to have love, to be married to. But while you are even married, you have to get something doing. Help the man so that in case something happens in future and he really, really needs help, you are able to say, oh, this is what I can contribute. Okay? Not just like you living your life as if there's no tomorrow. You don't know what tomorrow can bring. The only constant thing in life is change. And change can be positive, it can be negative. So you don't know what change is going to happen in your life. We all pray that whatever happens is a positive thing, but we should learn from other people's mistakes. Please learn. As a married woman, learn. As a single girl, learn. As a single man, learn. No man wants a reliability. No man wants to marry a liability anymore. Gone are the days when they'll say, oh, she's so beautiful. I want a beautiful woman that can bear me wonderful kids, good looking kids. Forget it. Invest in yourself. Love yourself first. You can make your own money. And while you're making your own money, I'm not saying be disrespectful to your husbands. I'm not a supporter of somebody being disrespectful. I believe the man is the head of the home, just like Christ is the head of the church. You understand? So I'm not coming here to analyze anybody's marriage or try to put anybody, in a bad spot or show them in a bad light. No, I am not. I am just telling you women, invest in yourself. A man will respect you when you have something to bring on the table. Bearing children alone does not guarantee that you are going to be there. Gone are the days when they would say it's a woman that has children for the husband that will keep the husband. Now it's changing. Things are changing really fast. It's the woman that can help the man, that can support the man, that will keep the man. Be careful how you live your life as a woman. Look good, invest in yourself, but have your own money. Be hardworking. Don't think the man is going to work for you and die for you. No, 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 no. Gone are those days. A woman is also born of a woman just like you. Your mother gave birth to you just like your husband. Of course. And when a man works so hard, they die young. I'm not supporting men not, providing at home, but I'm just saying, as a woman, work. Have your own money. Don't be running around saying, oh, he's following men. I have to watch him. I have to do this. What has that got to? Can you change a man? When those signs are already there from the beginning, you can only pray for him to see the need to change. If you think that you can change a man, you lie to yourself. You will give yourself high blood pressure. And when you die, the man will marry whoever he chooses to marry. So women, learn. And some people believe in, oh, if I go traditional, if I do this, I can keep the man. Gone are the days. Forget. There's so many women out there who are ready to go shoulder with you. So all you need to do, invest in yourself, love yourself. Even the Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That means that you have to first of all love yourself before you can't give what you don't have. You cannot. So if you're a woman, you are listening to me today. I'm not saying I'm a perfect woman. I'm not saying my life is perfect. There's no perfection anywhere. Everybody has their own problems. I'm telling you. But it depends on how you choose to manage your problem. Don't kill yourself. Just invest in yourself. Make sure your business is running good. Take care of your children. That man that you think maybe somebody is taking away, see, he reigns everywhere. If he runs somewhere and he sees how impactful you have been in his life, he will run back. Take it from me. He will run back. But you yourself have to be good to yourself. You have to be a good person first before you're trying to change somebody else. You yourself, if you are dirty-minded, if you are a lazy woman, you are not hardworking, you don't take care of yourself, you don't take care of your home, and you think you can come and say, oh, he married me, you are trying to give some stupid narratives, you are going to blame yourself. You will blame yourself. Please. And if you are still single, you think the time is running away, no time is lost, my dear. Take your time to marry the right person. Different people, different strokes. Your own time, it might be middle age that God has chosen that you're going to find a good man. Wait for that man. Don't rush into anything. Don't. Take your time. If you see the signs, most often than not, it's still the same. The signs don't change. You cannot change a man. Prayer can, but you cannot. No woman can change a man. What I always say is that when a man sees that you're doing great and he doesn't want to be left behind, he's going to speak to himself. And sometimes, a lot of time, age changes a lot of things. Time changes a lot of things. If you know you cannot cope, please don't go into something and now come to social media and cry. That's one I saw of recent. You have seen it happen to like two of his former wives. You saw how he dealt with them, but you still decided to go into that same relationship thinking, oh, I'm going to change him. I got money. I can buy him. You cannot buy him. A lot of people will say, oh, and maybe it's because of green card. The person is trying to get green card. That was why he was not. Well, you as a woman, you have your intuition. Don't be in a hurry. That's why I say, don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Time will tell a lot of things. Prayer will tell, but you have to be observant. So while you are in that relationship, be observant. Don't rush into anything. Marriage is not a guarantee for happiness. You can be married and not be happy. You can be single and not be happy. So your happiness, you have to create your own happiness. Somebody else shouldn't be your happiness. You should create your own happiness. You should love yourself. When you love yourself and you just accept things as it comes. I am saying this because I have been a victim of some of the things. And because you think, oh, if I pray so hard, maybe this thing will change. You can pray. Prayer without work is nothing. You still have to work on yourself. You have to work on that person. But if you see that this thing, the signs are there, you cannot cope. It's not something you think you can change. We know it. Be realistic. Don't deceive yourself. Because deceit itself is a sin. Don't think, oh, because I see a lot of situations. I've seen some social media love that I know that is lost, but because the man is rich, they tag along, and later you see people begin to applaud them. She's a good woman. She has done well for the man. And people who personally know them, you know this thing is not a marriage. It's just like a business deal. If the man falls short, if anything goes wrong, the lady is going to walk away. There's so many marriages like that, but we paint a narrative and people begin to buy into that narrative. Don't look at other people's love story and think, oh, you can, yours can be like that. Create your own happiness. Live your own life. Marriage is good when it's a good marriage. If it's not working, it's not working. Don't kill the other person because you want to remain in the marriage. Some people say, is it that he dies or I die or we die together? Let me tell you something. If you kill somebody, you will end up in jail. You live your life in jail. So don't kill any man because you want to you still want to remain a missus. If it's not working, my dear, separate yourself. Don't kill somebody, don't have blood in your hands. Okay? So I just wanted to share this. And if you are an individual who is not married yet, take your time. My people will say a woman's time runs so fast, the bell is always ticking. My dear, don't rush yourself into something that you later regret. Your time will come. Move with the right people. Okay? And your time will come. You will find your own spec. It will come. Wait on it. I'm telling you, it will come. Don't rush into anything so that you won't be living your life as a single mother, taking care of children, when you should be together with your husband. Let's be wise. Love alone cannot keep a marriage. You can love somebody. You can give your whole. You can love the person with your whole heart. If the person is not lovable, if he's not ready to love you back in return, if he's not ready to commit himself, there is nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. You will just be living your life as a single woman because he will never be there. So, my dear, do your best and please leave the rest. Be wise. While you are in love, be wise. It's a love season. We can love every day, but Valentine's is right at the corner. So I thought to share this. I wish you have a very lovely life. I wish you all the best that you wish yourself. But while you're doing that, be wise. Use your senses. It's been a wonderful day for me. I hope you guys have a lovely day. My name is Regina You're watching me from reginaolakunletv. Please do subscribe, share this content, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. God bless you. Hmm.